Hi, I'm here with another video for Hero Arts. This one is on creating a slider card, and I'll be showing you some other tips and techniques along the way. Here's our card, and you can see the ribbon knot on the right and the little piece of paper that's peeking out. This actually pulls out to reveal a hidden message inside. It's actually very easy to do. But first I want to show you a technique called stamping shadows. It also can be used to create a faux dry embossing. First I'm going to take this clear stamp from Hero Arts. Clear is great for this because positioning is very important. And I'm going to ink it up really good with White Memories ink. This White Memories ink stamps really nice on darker cardstocks. Really soft and subtle look. You can see how it looks on there. Now I'm taking a slightly darker color, darker blue. I like to stamp this with a shadow darker than the paper that we're going on. And so I'm going to position it just slightly offset from the white image. You can see that there. And if you stamped it even closer, it would look like a faux dry embossing. But I like this shadow look. Okay, now here we're going to make the slider card. You just take a regular Hero Arts note card, and on one flap I take off about 1/4 of an inch. And then on the other flap, I'm going to score 1/4 inch from the edge. I just use my trimmer for scoring. Now I'm going to fold that little flap over. And put some adhesive on the edge too. You could also sew 3 sides of the card for this technique. I just find this easier to do. So I'm going to seal this off. You could also tuck that inside. Either way works, but it makes that open flap. You can see it there. And I just covered it with basic gray papers and stickers. Now I cut a piece of white. You can see it's slightly smaller than my card. It's just a piece of white cardstock. Now I'm going to line it up centered up against one edge of the card, against the right edge of the card. And I'm going to punch a hole through right at the center edge. And it's going to go through all the layers. So you have those 2 separate pieces. Now this is how you make the slider card. You actually slide this edge in, lining the holes up. It looks kind of silly, but I promise it works. And you're going to take a ribbon and go through that hole. So it's going through all the layers. And that long piece is sticking out the side. But that's okay, don't worry about it. And now you're just going to gently push that panel in, leaving the ribbons out, and I'm just leave that panel peeking out a bit. And now I'm going to tie a knot on these ribbons. You can tie it however you want. I just do a double knot. But I'm keeping that inside panel just peeking out a bit from the side of the card. I'm going to tie that there real good. And now just cut the edges off, and you have this nice slider card. It's very easy to do. Once you do it once, you get the hang of it. Now I thought I'd share a tip for embossing on transparency. People ask about doing this a lot. There are ways to do it a bit better, but I just do it quick and easy. I just stamp with Versamark ink onto a piece of acetate. This is a Hero Arts note card. And I put on some white embossing powder, and you just flick it to get the excess off. Now the trick I do with embossing on transparency is I let my heat gun heat up for quite a while, get really nice and hot, before going to emboss on the transparency. And I take the heat away from it often. If it warps a little bit, I just put it in a book to flatten. So I just cut it out, and I'll use it on my card later. Now here's just the stamp piece. I just punched a hole in it, and this is a trick for hiding that little punched hole where the ribbon is. I'm just going to put the ribbon through one end here. And I'm going to use pop dots to add that to the card. And it makes it look like this ribbon extends across the whole card. So I'm going to put it onto the card. And now I'll take this other end and cut it off. Take another piece of tape, and I'll tape this end onto the inside of the front of the card. Now it just makes it look like that green ribbon extends across the whole card when really the knot is only shown in the inside. But basically it just makes it look like it goes right across. So now I'm going to add the butterfly with pop dots. I love that transparency kind of just floating there. It's really fun. And I added some Hero Arts pearls. Really easy to do. And I also stamped a greeting on the inside panel. And I'll write my message on the bottom here. So these are liquid pearls, And I like to use these for butterfly trails. I just put tiny little dots and they add nice dimension and a little bit of shine. Very easy to do. So here's a close-up of those liquid pearls in the shadow that's done with the stamping. And here's the card. If you want any more ideas, be sure to visit Hero Art's blog. And thanks for watching.